Okay, we cut it now very, very short. We only do self-learning now. That means we go to the live demo for customer care via email. That means car rental Gmail. I think everybody of us has ever done car rental. Normally, you have a lot of communications going on for companies, you know, like Facebook, Amazon, or any other company in the world regarding customer care, regarding sales, regarding finance, regarding supply chain, all these things. And 80% is repetitive. And all these communications via email, chat, messaging, voice, they're going to headquarters, call center, somewhere. And you also have in the backend, you have a CRM, you have an ERP, you have a database, yeah. And exactly there, our AI connects, yeah, and starts routing, starts drafting, starts automating replies, and also automating in the backend. Yeah. The use case what we have today is very, very simple. Customer care for car rental, and we have 7 categories with 233 messages. I think you guys know that for deep learning, you need per category at least 1,000 messages to start learning with. We don't need this because we use genetic coding, which is coming from evolutionary algorithm. The categories are very simple: invoices, payment problems, cancellations, drop-off, accident, all these things that can happen. So let's start directly to this live demo. That means we go to demo at Dynamic AI. And then I want to show how it works, because everything that's prepared is based on the engine. It's not manual work. And we want to show you this later on too, how the system works and how it learns, because I think it's the most important topic, because bots, like from LivePerson or any provider, you always have to manually update the data, yeah, because it's not an engine. You need this NLP, guys, yeah. And voila. So the system took 21 seconds, as you can see here. And the suggested answer is, hi, Florian, right after an accident, you should stop if you can. Call 911, yeah? This is simple. This can be also done by a bot, yeah? This is pre-prepared, yeah? But the most important thing is this similarity check, yeah? That the system is really checking the database, what do we have? And it's really checking the context and not the buzzword, yeah? That's very important to understand. That means accident 7. I had an accident. The police will arrive soon. What should I do with the car? 70% accuracy. Accident 4. Hi guys, I had an accident. What shall I do? Accuracy 70%. Let's go to something that's not an accident, like insurance. Insurance 36. I would like to get full insurance from any accident and crash. How much will it cost? I mean, it's similar, but it's completely not the same. Yeah. So the system is really checking regarding context, regarding sentiments, the intent, what was trained on. Yeah?
So maybe you can explain to us what. So you're basically building an experience to the user, which can respond to requests automatically by learning it only from a very small amount of training data. Is that correct?
Exactly. Our system can start with 3 to 6 messages per category, and all can have already, I don't know, 50-60% accuracy. And after, I think,
engineer support system will learn from real time, from live, without any engineers.
This is what I want to show you now. So whatever you propose, we train it now on in the next 10 to 15 seconds. 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll see if it's working or not. And I would like to ask you to give us something. I don't know, customer care, Facebook, Amazon, whatever.
So let's try. Let's see what we can try. Let's try health, and not health, like fitness. Let's assume. Right. What if we basically do something like
membership in a gym?
No, actually more like a coach. Like, for example, I have
well, I sent my coach a question this morning, so maybe we'll ask that, which is something along the lines of am I having I have 46 grams of fat left in my macros, but I picked out on the weekend. So can I not have fat today, or is this too complicated? Should I simplify?
No.
No. So what do you want? So hi folks. Can you please repeat?
So say, can I take less fat in my macros today than I'm supposed to?
Can I take less fat than
my macros calls for?
Then my macros calls for?
Yeah.
More?
Because I had a lot of sugar over the weekend, and I'm trying to make up for it now.
So what do we have? So this is your message and the system. It took around 24 seconds and it started guessing. Yeah, it needs operator approval. Yeah, and it guessed, dear Florian, please consider the following rules regarding your question. You can pick up blah blah blah, and it was checking regarding similarity. That means regarding context. So I have to take emergency flight. Can I leave my car at the airport parking lot? Accuracy 36, and so on and so forth. I mean, of course we don't have it. Yeah. So I would say we train it now. Yeah, and we say.
What's important? What you see, accuracy already low, and system already get it. It's something unique. So system already trying to ask operator to approve this.
Okay, let's shoot it out.
So basically, what you're doing is you're basically building some kind of similarity metric between existing sentences, even if it's a small amount of sentences, and a new sentence. Is that correct?
Yes. Only one correction: we building similarity understanding in base how you working with messages. So we are building the similarity engine from messages, not using similarity for make this distance. We're building similarity in real time. We're looking how you're working and what's important for you, for your important keywords, phrases, intonation, or something less, and other. And from this in real time, we're building engine to make similarity. You see.
So we have an issue with this thingy. So you can see it got it right at the first. That means it is very different what we have currently in the inbox. Yeah, because if we would have trained it on insurance, what we have done yesterday with an insurance company, it's a little bit harder because we already have insurance because of the car rental. Yeah, but we have no fitnesses, so it's easier for the system to understand. It only has seen it once. That means it has no statistics. Yeah, but it got it right. Yeah, but nevertheless, you can see deposit 28. How can you reduce the deposit? Yeah, so from the intent, it's more or less, but different direction. Yeah. So to help the system to learn, we say, okay, delete this message. Okay, I have once again.
So basically now system start on this, try to understand the deposit and feed for you. It's the same or not the same. So basically for you, from every words, for every phrases, system very fast try to get what's for you similar, what's not, because for different business, understanding of words is different.
Got it. So here is a suggestion I have. So we have a customer. So you guys know, Florian, I think the last time we crossed path, you know I was at Amazon, right? And now we're starting a company, and we're basically trying to match people who have awesome AI technology to customers who are looking for a solution. So we have a customer which might actually fit your needs, and you might actually be a good company to solve their problem. But we need to basically think about like a small scale proof of concept to some extent, which we should be doing, and then train the system on not only answering the right questions, but also getting the information from the right places, which means there's maybe something which is a pre-processing step, capturing information from a document which is somewhere in a database, capturing information from images, like Raed was saying that he's uploading basically images and so forth. And we don't need that to be all you guys, of course, because we have other technology which we can like integrate as well. So theoretically, we could experiment with you guys together and see how that works together. And if it works, so we are building up right now a network of specialists in different areas. If it works, we can actually utilize you guys as specialists in basically answering questions in dialogue form, for example, or in emails or whatever it is. And basically we can be to some extent a sales channel to you guys. I mean, so our specialization is to connect basically the specialists like you guys are with the businesses and the use cases which we are getting a lot of in an inbound form. And then basically if we can basically find the right way of getting these projects structured and optimized, we can actually benefit, all of us are going to benefit from it. What do you guys think?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Only for your knowledge, what you see here is a Soho CRM, and it's comparable to Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, SAP, whatever. Yeah.
So
And
this is Zoho, right? Yeah.
This is Soho, and we have an automation case where we ask for opening a savings or current account. So it is going in this direction what you proposed. To show how it retrieves data, how it manages data, how it goes ontology ways, all these things. But for this, we need a little bit more time, I think. We also have all the data, of course. We have all the sentiments, yeah. We also have also the settings, because you need full control and not just shooting or not shooting. That means it's 95%, you know, of the semantic classification. And if you say it's FAQ, I don't care. 71%, and you can, you know, give in static responses, yeah, like this in real time, because you say, oh, I want to have static responses, or I want to have dynamic responses, I want to have draft or routes. You can do whatever you want via every channel. This is absolutely no problem, and you only have to tell us what you want. The only issue is we only had just now a little time, and it was only just a little insight into the technology. But we can automate everything that's digital and in any systems where there's an API. This is absolutely no problem. If it's Facebook, Twitter, email, forms, whatever.
What's useful before is only example of how fast system learning. Integrations with databases and channels and entity extraction we already have to.
So yeah, the process would be the following. Someone is a coach. They're going to come to you and they bring basically a lot of conversations with their clients. And we will feed it into a system like you guys have and be learning basically on how to answer the question and answer it back through a chat conversation. And not through an interface like that. And you guys don't need necessarily, I mean, it would be good to integrate it into like the actual chat API. But for me, the focus is more building the actual intelligence on how to answer two questions. So we have the questions and we have the answers from the coach, and we can basically build something where you can learn that way. And then the coach has too many customers, too many clients. Literally, he can't answer 500 clients. He can only answer basically like 10, maybe 20 clients in a way that they feel comfortable. And we want to scale these coaches. I mean, these coaches are getting really, really busy, and we want to scale them. And we're thinking about ways basically how to do this. So one way is to do it like the general way of doing chatbots and all of that. One way would be like how you guys are doing it. And I would like to be able to like build, even if it's a small POC, and basically show the coaches, okay, this is the one solution, this is the other solution. You pick and choose, for example. This is the first experience. I mean, this is the first thing which we want to go, because we have right now a couple of these customers. But tomorrow, if that works, we're going to basically put you into a marketplace. So we are building a marketplace right now. You can think about it like a managed SageMaker marketplace. Okay, a managed SageMaker marketplace. So it's not only that we're saying everything is available, but we're also saying we know how to position it, how to combine technologies, we know how to, and I mean all these things. So a component like yours is going to be a very important core component in, like, if we're offering something in that field, like answering questions for customer service, answering questions for specific domains, like the coach and fitness, for example. In other domains, for example, I mean, there's like hundreds of domains which we could cover together. But I would like to get a feeling for it by basically throwing a real problem at it and seeing how that goes. Is that all right? Is that something which we should double click on?
Do you have the data?
The data is here. Yes, the data we have. Yep.
Are you fine that we put this data in our system on AWS?
Theoretically, yes, we should. I mean, if you guys say this is fair, let's do an experiment. I want to go back to the customer and say, hey, we have another opportunity, another chance to another alternative path. So right now we're thinking in a different direction, but if you guys have that, we want to say, okay, before you make a decision, let's look at this path, and then if they're okay with that, then we basically put the data there. We help you also, like, go through it. I mean, it's not something you need to do all by yourselves. We want everyone who is basically part of the network, we want them to be successful. So you guys and us can work together on building basically the best system. And then as soon as you feel, as soon as both of us feel it's good, we can basically show it to the customer and see what they think. Is that okay?
That sounds excellent.
Okay. Then let us take it from here. Raed and I are going to talk to the customer, and then we'll see what we can share in terms of data. It's not going to be the full data set, but big enough that you can build probably, I mean, like good or even excellent models. Yeah.
Yeah. This is something you have seen. This is no problem. Then please ask your customer what he really wants to have, or she, regarding forwarding, drafting. What is important? What is not important? Yeah. Who is important? Who is not important? You know, the high-paying customer, low-paying customers, all these things. If she has this data, she should really, you know, regarding this bullet points, that we really have this, that we make it according to the needs. And if she is fine with AWS, then please write it in and just shoot it over to us when you're ready. And then we start analyzing and preparing and let you know how we design it and how much time we need. And then we would show you after the time has elapsed.
Okay, let me see what we can do and then get back to you. Sounds good. Thank you very much, and thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Looking forward to see what we can do together.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.